I actually did a couple of good games already in the tournament with the Chinese contingent, and they played really well. So it's going to be a very good game, obviously, against a very good team in Barking Gang as well. Seven Seas is off the board. Continents and Islands is off the board, as is Inland Sea. It's Pangaea or it's Highlands. Come on, Pangaea. Give us some action. Give us some action. Team 2 is going to decide. What do you guys think? Barking Gang's going to choose what? Real quick, in chat. Too late. It's Highlands. See ya, Tanks and Arties. All right, here we go. Simfest it is. Time to break down their simming skills. We're going to critique every last decision they make. Pangaea, false. Highlands all day long. Highlands all day long. First ban out of the gate on Highlands. I don't like the ban. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like the ban. Byzantium, very strong, but there's too many really good civs here. I guess they're probably playing the game where they want to leave. Like, here's the thing, is Team 2 needs to ban, like, key civs, but they also want to leave open some good civs. If Team 1 is not banning any of the top 6 or 8 civs, then there's a good chance that Team 2 could get 2 of them to their 1, like, you know, depending on your opinion or whatever. No Crusade hype. I don't know. Khmer on Highlands isn't bad. They have lots of room to scale, and of course they can get very big. I don't mind the ban. I'm curious to see them played a little bit more. I felt like Carrier had a good game with them yesterday and had them scaling well before they seceded to the TBDs. I don't know. I feel like there's enough there that they can do well, but I don't know. This is a must ban for Team 2. So Maya, I think, is a must ban. They're too strong, so I think that's a smart ban by Team 2. I think that obviously Coupe is way too strong on Highlands because he spawns on land. He literally turn 1 settles, working 2/4 tiles with 2 pop, instant settlers. Too strong, way too much tempo. You have to get rid of these guys. And not let Team 1 have them. So they're going to get one more ban. Who's it going to be? Spain is still out there. You don't want to let them have Spain. I think this has got to be Spain here. If you let them have Spain, it's insane. There's still so many strong civs. Obviously, Mali, Ethiopia, Gorgo's still sitting out there. Russia was a smart ban, of course, on Highlands if you're not going to take them yourself. But I think it's got to be Spain here. If they get a continent split action, I mean, they can just absolutely destroy your world. Yeah, there it is. The Spain ban comes in. So Team 1, the ZyDx's are going to get a first choice here. Lots of options. Gorgo's a good option here. I think if you want to have like a late game fascism push, especially on Highlands, fascism push, so strong. So I would not mind seeing that here. Genghis Khan. See, like, that's not bad. Genghis Khan's fantastic. I don't know. Uh-oh. I think they accidentally confirmed a nothing pick. I think they accidentally confirmed a nothing pick by accident. I don't even know if that was possible, but it looks like it's on this pick now and nothing's in here. Yeah, I don't mind the Mongolia pick, but I think I'd rather have Gorgo there. I don't know. So there's Gorgo there. They're gonna have to like announce it. Yeah, well, I think. Yeah, just pick somebody else. Menelik, Ethiopia. Okay, so Ethiopia, like I said earlier, also very strong on this map, obviously. So Ethiopia Gorgo is going to be a really nice combination. They're going to need to make a lot of gold. They're going to need to figure out a way to make gold. Mansa Musa also. So Genghis Mansa, fantastic combination. Barking Gang's got a really nice combination. This is going to be Ethiopia. So, and it's got a little bit of a glitch here, but yeah, consider this Ethiopia. So they're going to need to make money. Ethiopia's not going to make you money. Gorgo's not really going to make you any money. They're going to need 100% to get like harbor or commercial hub first kind of people, like a Vicky or a Dido. Even on Highlands, they can make lots of harbors really fast, half prices, get trade routes up, and make gold. Their gold solution on the Chinese team is going to be the ZyDx. So, hey Ryu, how are you? Howdy. Pleasure, as always, to see you. Korea is a nice band, and Cree. Both of these are incredibly strong civs on the second path on the Highlands. On the second phase of picking. So if they don't get banned, they're going to get picked, kind of thing, right? So Team 2 gets first pick. They said they don't want Korea, and then Team 1 said we're not giving you Cree. So yeah, I mean, Rome is amazing on this map. If they're available, I think they're a very valid pick. First out of the gate. France, who actually made it through. France is incredible right now. One thing I don't like about France is their unit is the UU is slow. The UU is incredible, but it's slow, and on a big map like this, it doesn't travel very well. So maybe gets it out of the top tier, kind of, on Highlands map, but it's definitely a civ you want to play. And Team 2 said they don't want to play it. They're not going to pick it. Who do they have in mind? Anybody have a guess? Barking Gang. Any Barking Gangers out there? Barking Gang fans. Who do they pick here? They've banned Korea. They banned France, so they don't want them. They can't have Cree now. Who does Barking Gang want right here? What's Hizagi going to do? I want to know what you guys think. Gaul is fantastic. I like Gaul. And Jamie, I like Gaul a lot on this map. Good, very good call. Rome's banned. I think Gaul's a very good choice here. Any other guesses? Quick. Anybody? Rome was a smart ban. Cree and Rome are fantastic bans on this map to keep them out of the hands of the other team. We're going to find out what happens here. It allowed him to pick this now. That was weird. Now it has appeared. It was glitched out so it wouldn't show it, but then when they came back, it's showing it. I think what happened was Teets actually selected Menelik and confirmed, but it confirmed nothing. But now it's registered. There you go. So Hizagi, here, what do we think? How many weeks does this run? Well, there's 3 weeks of round robin. Next week will be the last week of that. I think there might be a week off for a tournament in the CPL. And then it'll be like maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Very much similar to the way the CWC went. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a double elimination top bracket and then a lower bracket. It'll basically run the same kind of way. That'll take like 4 or 5 weeks to get to the finals. So it'll be something like that. Cyrus, not bad. I don't know. Maybe you could have got him down here. I definitely would have preferred a Gaul pick here over Cyrus, to be completely honest with you. But I like Cyrus, don't get me wrong. I'm a Prince of Persia kind of guy. So, who else was guessing? Japan would have been a good pick. Teddy would have been an interesting idea as well. Germany, a Gold Civ, maybe Dido or Vicky. Yeah, they went Cyrus, who can go commercials first, but isn't going to be a huge gold maker. And Byrix right here. You were kind of right though, Slim. I kind of would have liked to have seen a gold civ like a Vicky or a Dido, but they're not going to have that. It's going to be in Byrix for the Chinese. I tell you right now, I'm actually liking the way the Chinese draft is coming. Mongolia, I would have maybe gone Mansa Musa then Mongolia. Mansa Musa made it through for him, as it turned out. And so they got both and in Byrix, and then they could do it. Maybe a monument. Maybe they got a monumentality civ here, I suppose, but it's also the gold maker. They could go with another religious civ here, or they could just go with another gold maker. Maybe a hybrid, a Japan. Japan would play really well here because you could do so much different things with Japan. I think a Japan pick here would be great because it'd also be a deny. I would like to see a Japan pick here. I don't know what we're going to get, but for a noob like you, why Gaul? Gaul, this is Highlands map, which means tons and tons of hills, and there's tons of resources and everything like that. So you're gonna generally get really good adjacencies. You're gonna on your unique district. You get culture on your mines. When there's tons of hills, that means tons of mines, which means tons of culture. And Byrix just plays really well on this map. He has been nerfed a lot from the base game. Speaking of Teddy, there he is. He has been nerfed a lot in this game compared to base, but it's still very strong. And then Teddy, Okay, something got glitched out here. Something's still kind of glitched out. But anyway, looks like Teddy Roosevelt is going to be the pick for the last pick for China. So they're going to have Matsumusa making gold. And then Teddy could be absolutely... Oh, there's Harold. So Harold can make you lots of gold mid to late game, which is fine on this map. He's obviously a Monumentality Civ. I think that's also a fantastic pick, honestly, because he can go Monumentality early and get some momentum that way. He kind of goes Harbor's second, so it's not a quick up. Oh, maybe they're switching again. See, I like the Mongolia. I like the They're just gonna. Are they gonna go double Kublai Khan? Oh no, they're gonna count. Oh, they're not double. Sorry, no, it's just counter. Or double Mongolia. I mean, I don't mind the pick. It looks like they maybe can't swap. They might have to re-lobby. I don't mind the pick, but I thought that honestly that Norway could have been a really good pick here. Get some free sim going, and you know, go Monumentality big into commercial hubs big can really work well for them, I feel like. But they'll figure out a way to make gold, I suppose. They get an extra slot here on Kublai Khan, so that could be another way to make money, I suppose. Looks like they're flopping around. Maybe they can switch who's ready and who's not. We'll see. Harold needs water to make him set up work. Japan just does Harold better. Yeah, I would have liked a Japan pick as well, but I think Harold's fine. I think there's usually enough water on these maps. Oftentimes there'll be a decent sized inland sea that he could take advantage of. And then he can even do, like, even with all the little lakes and stuff around, you can usually find places to do a decent setup with him. I wouldn't have minded it, to be honest with you. But I agree, Japan can do anything anywhere, honestly. Machu Picchu will be good Moneymaker in this game. Not really. Machu Picchu is a waste of production, to be honest with you. Keshik v Sheshik, exactly, River Hill. Yes, they lost free apprenticeship. The combat bonuses are smaller. And the culture is delayed. You don't get the culture on mines until guilds, I want to say. Can anybody confirm that? You don't get the culture on mines until a certain point now. It's delayed. I can't... Yeah, Slum, do you remember exactly when? Keshig Overload, yeah, Bronto. Oh, is it ironworking? Oh, okay, so it's not that far at all. It's just delayed till ironworking? That's not bad. That's not too bad. Yeah. I thought for some reason they put it in the culture tree, but I guess maybe that was just something that was discussed and then ignored. So we have a team plus from ZyDx, and there it is from Barking Gang. Teets, gonna play Gorgo, Menelik on Firos there. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Good. No, that's the ones. And the culture on mines delayed to ironworking is not so bad. It's really just about nerfing that tempo a little bit. What happened before was you got it instantly, so you go builder first and plop down a couple mines and get the culture bomb, and you'd have all these free tiles and all this free culture. You get another city, go builder first, and instantly build a couple mines, and next thing you know, you're getting, like, they were just snowballing with so much culture that it was rather broken. So they're like, okay, let's not give them the culture like in the first 30 or 40 turns. Let's make them get all the way to ironworking, then we'll give you the free culture, which makes a lot more sense. Is it bronze working? Okay, so that's not... Oh, wow, that's really fast. So, I mean, you can get to bronze working, and... I mean, if you rush it, you can get there in, whatever, 14, 15 turns, whatever. That's actually really fast. I almost feel like that's why bother. Highlands, Hendu. She's going to be another Highlands, yeah. No barbs, so you do have to hard tech it, but somebody always ends up hard teching it anyway. So in this case, if you've got Gaul on your team, they're just the ones to hard tech it. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I get that, Slum. I get that. It's similar to taking away the free monument until after you get. Yeah, free monument is strong, obviously, but I feel like the free culture on mines from Gaul is stronger as a stronger ability. Because you go builder first instead of monument first, but then you build a couple mines, and not only do you get the culture that the monument was going to give you, but you get the production as well, plus another builder charge. So I feel like, maybe delayed a little bit more. Yeah, the culture in the first 30 to 40 turns is what's insane compared to like when you get later. Yeah, but not a lot. Not a lot. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. First thing we see is America. And America is going to settle across the river, I'd imagine. Or maybe they go down here. They could settle here. And it would open up, I guess, a horse settle or something here, maybe. But they're going to want to settle on one of these two tiles. Nothing too impressive here, so maybe they come down this way. They'll actually go here because they'll keep them close to this 3-2. They'll go here to keep close to the 3-2. They'll have 1-3s and 3-1s to work off of one another, as well as a bunch of 2-2s. That's a pretty good setup right there. Kagawana to their north, and they've got an enemy to the south. It's going to be Cyrus. Oh, sorry, no Cyrus. The colors threw me off. Oh, yeah, that's Greece. So it's actually America. Wait, what? Yeah, it's still an enemy. Either way. Sorry, took me a moment. Gorgo's down here. Not the greatest setup, but it's fine. 2-1 base, working 2-2s. A lot of stones. They'll have a contentious conversation over this settle because this is really nice. If America can get to this quickly, that'll be really important. This is going to be a really contentious area, actually. What do we have up here? We have Ethiopia up here, and they have Free Sim Alley. That is a very nice setup on Ethiopia. 2-2 base, working 2-2s. Lots of 2-2s. Not a lot of resources, which is a little bit unfortunate for them, but still a pretty good setup. Expands. They'll have potential up here for a pretty good expand. Maybe a little Petra action. They could go... Yeah, fresh water. I guess they'd have to go on a hill, though, so they can't even settle fresh water here because these are out of range. Let's take a look at Teddy's... Oh, whoa. Mongolia on a bit of a weird spot as well, right in between. That is Hazagi, so that is slightly less powerful Mongolia. And that's actually all teammates. So these three are a bit of a triangle of teammates here, if you look at this. So this is what you're kind of looking at here. And then their other player is Persia up here. Looks like he's moved to a 2-2 base. Looks like he actually has a Wonder over here, which is going to be a nice setup. That's going to give him instant era score, which he doesn't really probably need in the first era, but it's going to give him a free Pantheon when he buys that tile. And that's nice. He can probably get the first scout buy for the team, I would imagine. He's going to have a neighbor to his south here in Gaul, and then America. So that's a pretty good setup for America and Gaul on the other side. 2-2 base, working a 2-2. A reef for a nice campus action on a couple of cities, maybe. A nice expand over here, maybe. Looks like there's a 3-2 here. Pretty good setup for him. And America, like I said, went south on that. And then also, here's the Mali setup. He can get a 2-2 base there. He's only going to have 2 adjacent, so it's not going to be super fast faith and gold out of the capital. Let's take a look at what he's got overall. Not great. Not great. A lack of fresh water. He could do something over here for fresh water, but I guess he could go here for fresh water. It's not showing me. Okay, there we go. But not a great setup, honestly, for Mali. It's actually really quite bad. There's a little ick kill here. It works. Like, it works as far as the first city. Don't get me wrong. 2/2 base with 1/3s to work. Problem is he's only getting 2 food, so it's not amazing. But it'll work. The problem, like I said, is just not a lot of fresh water around this. Like, no oasis at all. It's a really tough setup. There's not really a good way to set anything up at all. So the first city is fantastic, but he's going to find that he doesn't have a whole lot of options otherwise. So, yeah. I mean, he could do, like, again, like a setup up here for fresh water. But, yeah. Does this provide fresh water? Yeah, so you could settle here again, but it's... This is a good city, but not on the desert. You could do some sort of thing. It's almost like desert folklore would be a bit rough. Let's see what everybody's doing. Scouts, I would imagine, all around. Maybe Gaul with a builder first? Nope. Gaul's going to go scout first. That makes the most sense. The first builder, like we mentioned, in the first city, builder first is basically de-incentivized quite a bit. These guys are going to have to fight for some land. This river just rolling right up this mountain range here on a +5 campus. Bit of a tight spot for Cyrus. He can settle over here and settle down this way. Lots of good room for him. But it's going to be a bit of a fight here for space, like we said. Good combination here. These guys can settle towards one another and hook up for maybe a mid-game push. Obviously, on the hills... We saw yesterday an incredibly powerful, unique unit from America. The Rough Rider is just absolutely nasty. And on Highlands, he's going to get lots of hills to roll on. So it's going to be pretty gross. Like I said, Grasslands gang here, not bad. Expands a little bit of a long ways away and not fantastic. He does have a friend up here, so maybe he can negotiate a settle here. They could do a Cahokia takedown by one of these two. They have lots of space up here. Actually, really quite pretty good land to the north for both of these guys. So, not bad. Other Mongolia is down here. Isolated. Good point. We haven't really looked at them. They are kind of isolated down here. But they'll even though they are isolated, they're going to have a lot of space. They can actually expand this way a lot. Maybe take out Bandar Brunei. Some fresh water, good solid fresh water settles over here to the right. They can block up the mountain chokes, like block this mountain choke, and they're safe from this. Ethiopia to the north, they can just kind of survey, just get some scouts and stuff in the middle, just kind of make sure you're free. Really nice expand, by the way. 2-1 base, 1-3-3-1, not too bad. But the expand up here is going to be really, really nice. Too bad that this was unsettleable. These two were swapped. I like settling coffee a lot. But yeah, this is a really nice first expand. If you can get up into here, there's some good tiles. And then, yeah, Cahokia could be... See, Cahokia is actually really a strategic location. Because the Cahokia takedown can kind of open up a front here to move towards him. So you're going to have to be careful if you're other Mongolia. For sure. It's straight into a builder. So Scout Builder on Mali. Scout Builder on Mali. And it was Scout Settler on Ethiopia. It's straight into a builder for the... for the Barking Gang over here. Horses and sheep, maybe a culture. The pastures, whatever you call it, open sky, maybe open sky here. Yeah, I'll probably have to start calling it Kublai and other Mongolia and other Mongolia, maybe. I don't know. With remap situation, I can check that in a minute. I want to get through this here. And then when at the pause, I can take a quick look. Settler here, like we said, everybody's probably into a settler. We did see a couple builders, but everybody else is probably in a settler situation. He went builder. He's doing the little the thing you do when you're making units. Every other turn, you shift enter in order to not take the 30% penalty. CC Pyro, thank you for the follow. America's gone scout into settler here, but he's going to be working 2-2 base, 3-2. He'll be pop 3 soon. That'll be a quick settler there. Settler in 2 here, settler in 5 here. So you can see the difference between double scout versus scout directly into a... he went scout... Did he get a scout from a... Uran went River Goddess. Okay, that's what I was expected. Did he go scout into buy scout? I'm not sure. He may have bought a scout. Or maybe he got it from a hut. I don't know. Yeah, it's grandfather and grandson is yeah. K-Mon and G-Mon, you know, Mon. Hey, Offbeat, what's up? Good and bad Mongolia. I don't actually think Kublai Khan Mongolia is all that bad. You still get the Keshigs and you still get 2 commercial slots. I don't think it's all that bad, to be honest with you. I don't think either team's got anything to hate. Maybe the Chinese contingent over here doesn't like the Mali start. They've already voted, so maybe they voted yes, maybe they voted no. Who knows? I don't think anybody else has anything to complain about, though, honestly. I think everyone's going to have enough space to do their thing. Hazagi might want to remap. Yeah, I mean, his land isn't great. He has a good expand here, and he actually does have a fair amount of room to do things over here. The Yays have it. It is, in fact, the Barking Gang that are going to take it. Barking Gang took the remap. I felt like they looked pretty good, honestly. I'd be curious to know why they did. Honestly. Maybe, I guess, this isn't the greatest setup. Grassland Gang, a lot of wasted tiles. I thought they had a pretty good setup, honestly. There's a lot of space for Ethiopia to go really wide. Like, really good land. I mean, they don't know it yet, obviously, because they haven't got this far. But they had really good land. They had a good setup where they could do trades. I don't know. Hazagi wanted a target? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess he probably was, yeah, I guess, yeah, I don't know. Not having a target, I suppose. I don't know. Just the kind of player Hazagi is, he wants a target. Okay. I agree. Free sim Genghis and then just get your tempo up and try to get to a fascism tank timing on Genghis Khan is disgusting. I think honestly ZyDx here isn't that upset. They get a free look at another map on Mali when they had a really bad setup. So yeah.
Of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest.
Does Molly have any changes? No, Molly is the same as base game, but that's a very good point, Slum. There's no free settler pantheon, and obviously, Molly has a nerf to their production of units, which means settlers are slow, and they have a massive faith generation early in the game by settling in the desert. So they almost always get first pantheon, of course, which means they could get that free settler like this, and it was a huge difference in tempo. You don't get that in BBG, so it is an indirect nerf for sure. That's a very good point, Slum. Would people normally take it as Molly? I mean, you'd kind of be crazy not to. In base game. I mean, I guess you could go Desert Folklore, but a free settler on like turn 3 or 4 is pretty disgusting. So yeah, I don't see a world in which you'd want to not do it. Desert Folklore is obviously crazy as well. In base game, I guess you could go with Work Ethic, does a Desert Folklore, and be disgusting as well. But a free settler, the tempo and a free settler, especially in online speed, maybe in standard speed you go the other way, but exactly, Slum. If you're surrounded by desert, it's literally a free settler on turn 2. It's pretty stupid. Pretty stupid strong. We can't really see anything quite yet. Oh, wait a minute. There's Ethiopia. They're going to have to turn to settle on a Grasslands Hill. So not an ideal setup for them. Over here to their left is their friend, who is going to want to turn to settle on a 2-2 base, working 2-2s. Pretty good setup overall for him, although it is going to move him away from his free Pantheon. But if he goes here... So what he'll do is his warrior should step to here. He'll see this settle, working this faith, and he'll have his settler go this way and open up both of these settles. He'll settle here, buy this tile, and that'll be his Pantheon. It'll be slightly delayed on free Pantheon. Excuse me. It'll be slightly delayed, but still a pretty good setup overall. And then it'll open up a settle down here. He'll have some campus options, which will be nice for him. That should definitely be his position. A 2-2 base on his expand with a 2-2 tobacco and a 3-2 banana, and then a diamond down here. This is a nearly broken first expand, to be honest with you, and you don't want to break that up. The last thing you want to do, so he's moved here, he's seen this. The last thing he should do now is break this up. If he doesn't move here, he's made a mistake. And he does have a nice setup with Ethiopia, like I said, as far as space is concerned. And they have all kinds of room. Actually, wait a minute. They actually don't have that much room. Because, Mali is to the north. That actually is a nice setup for them. Mali is going to be very vulnerable. They have America to the left that could potentially come and help. But this is a really quick... this is a mistake. He's made a mistake here. What he's done is that he's gone and said, I mean, he could still settle the coast here, I suppose. Turn 1 settles nice. He buys this for the faster Pantheon. I think I would have preferred this, honestly. I think I would have preferred the 2-2 base. I think this was a mistake. 2-2 base and more 2-2s to work here. And then you open up an extremely good second city. Now your second city is going to be half water with no resources. It's not nearly as good a city as this was. Honestly, in my opinion, a mistake. And there's no clear good Pantheon, so what is he going to take? I mean, he could go City Patron Goddess, but you don't need to rush City Patron Goddess or something like that, right? There's nothing clear here that he would want to take, so getting it fast is not a big deal. A good setup here. No river is annoying. Overall, China's low-rolled twice in a row on the Mali settles. No fresh water at all. Where are the... this is just broken. I mean, he's got a potential setup here for a second city, and then I guess he could settle here, but where's the tiles to work? Maybe like this? I guess he could kind of settle like this. Like, this isn't bad. He could settle the horses and then something down here, buy out to the tiles. This is obviously good land, but I mean, this is just, what do you do? I don't know. Not the prettiest. Let's take a quick look overall at what we've got here. So we've got Hazagi on Kublai Khan with a 2/2 base working a 2/2. We have Greece. Where'd they start? Have they moved to the 2/2? I wouldn't mind the cotton settle, to be honest with you. But the 2/2 is fine as well. The cotton settle would have been really good. Maybe they're going to do that. Maybe they started here and they moved here for vision, and then they're going to settle like this because their warrior moved from the stone to the iron, perhaps. Again, I wasn't happy with the choice here, but whatever. So these guys are close to one another, and these guys are close to one another as well. So that's going to be a good setup for them overall. And then on the other side, we do have the Mali America set up here, but Mali's going to need some help. This could be really big trouble for Iran if he's not careful. We're going to get a 2/2 settle here on turn 2. We can buy him a 3/2, which will work pretty well. He's not going to have a lot of good tiles in the area to work, though, to be honest with you. It's pretty slow. He's got 1/3s, but after the 3/2, food could be a bit of an issue. Not the greatest, but again, a good setup. And then these guys will be relatively close to one another. So everybody's going to have some support. Everyone's going to have some support. Hail Caesar. AKA, I'm Caesar? What? Hey, Falcon, what's going on? I think this will work out because he can settle Lux on 2/2 Mundid. What? Are you talking about the this here? Oh, I guess he could settle. He could settle the diamond. Yeah, he could still settle the diamond and buy the 3/2. This isn't bad, but again, I don't agree with it. It's not bad, but I don't agree with it because I still think that this city is better than this city, personally. It's just going to be way more tiles to work with than that. Tobacco up here works as well. But I think the first expand would have been better if he did it the other way. Not a lot of fresh water, but good tiles. Be interesting to see his tempo. His tempo is going to be huge here because he can do a lot of damage to Mali up here. A lot of damage to Mali. It's not. Yeah, the luxuries will be important because he'll go oligarchy. That's a very good point. He's not going to get he's not going to get a an extra amenity from Classic for sure. Any co-casters? I'm told by Corny he'll be here soon. TM. I'm told by Corny he'll be here soon. TM. So we'll see. Yeah, he could do a 3-city setup. Like, that's a good point. Like, if he settles the luxuries and then maybe brings an extra settler, like he could actually bring an extra settler right here, honestly. Travel is 4th settler or 3rd settler, but 4th city to here with maybe some pre-builds and then just plop down here with a really good city and then just go. It's actually a really good setup for him. Now, what's going to be interesting is they're not going to get a meet here, but they might calculate with an average at best spawn for Mali. They might calculate a problem with him having so much open space to his right, and they might remap this. Honestly, they don't have any really good setup on any of their players. It's pretty good here. I guess this is pretty good for Gaul. You hate to give this up. They even have marble on their continent, which is really nice. 2/3 base. I missed that. We missed the 2/3 base deer. Settle here. 2/3 base. That's actually really strong. And a ton of horses. I don't know. Hey, Domry. So oh, you mean just settle this? Settle the iron non-fresh. That's actually pretty good too. Yeah, that's a good point. He does have iron here, which will be helpful, but that's the only one he's got. So actually, the iron settle would actually be pretty good for the tempo. Although if he settled this and had a builder ready, he could get a couple going. But you know, I don't mind that idea either for sure. This settle here with a couple 3-2s. This is actually a fantastic city as well to keep his tempo going as he hits Molly. Settlers pretty much all the way around. Looks like there's a builder out on Molly. Settler here after a double scout and a scout from a hut maybe, or a scout by. Probably from a hut. Settler in 1, so you can see here, he must have got a builder in a hut because he's gone scout into a settler. He's going to have a settler next turn over here on Hazagi. Sorry, I have an incredibly itchy nose. Oh my god. Yeah, Hazagi actually has a... Wait, this is Hazagi, right? Yeah. So it's actually... this is actually Glade. This is Glade who has the disgusting spawn. Yeah. Okay, so the Nays have it. We're going to play it. This is Glade that has the broken spawn. 2/3 base, 2 horses. Can he do anything with it? What's he got? He has his teammate to the south. He has... Oh, wow. Actually, it's going to be Keshig on Keshig action, potentially. Grandfather against grandson. Tempo early on the free builder and the settler, but I think ultimately double scout will still serve him well, and he's going to get really fast settlers after this. I think maybe a settle in this direction for sure. This getting this settle quickly is going to be big. You can actually see the settler on the way here. They have not met yet. No, they have not met yet. He's headed, what, to the maze? Is he headed to the maze to set up a campus and a 2/2 maybe? Oh yeah, look at this. How much you want? How much you want to bet it's a BBS that we have to thank for that, Southrix? BBS like threw an extra lake tile or something probably, or an extra like coastal tile, something weird, some weird piece of code. Yeah, fresh water literally from the sea. So interesting. He hasn't seen this, but getting in a position here is going to be important for Kublai Khan. Getting a settle over here. He could actually just settle on the fissure potentially. He could have to buy out to 2/2s maybe. That's maybe the option. Although there's a 3/2 down here. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe you could settle if you could ever get both. If you could ever get your way into both of these settles with enough units to preserve, there could be some big conflicts here. Let's check out the tempo on Persia here. Let's see if he comes. He looks like he's going to sell the luxury. That's a good setup as well. Like I said, it's just I'm not as big a fan of the other way because if you'd been able to settle here, there's a lot more tiles to work early. Whereas you're settling here, you run out of tiles by the time you put districts down. They both work perfectly fine. He'll have a setup over here for a city like on this lake, maybe. This will actually be a really good city. So here's the meat. They know it's there. They're going to want to feed into this. The holy site is down. Interesting place to put it. I think he probably wants to go up here, one of these two spots with his settler. Yeah, interesting place to put the holy site. Like, anything, you could have just put it here if you're going Desert Folklore. Obviously, River Goddess is out. He's gone Builder first and got a bunch of good tiles up, so he's going to have a ton of tempo early. I don't think they bought him a settler. He was working on this settler earlier. He was definitely working on a settler, because I went around and everybody had a settler in their queue. They may have bought him a builder? He has another one. What do you mean he has another one? You mean like he didn't finish the settler? He put the holy site down. Oh, you're right. They did buy him a settler. You're right. It must have appeared then, did it? Yeah, because he's got it halfway done. Good eyes. Good eyes. So you can see here the tempo. He went double settler. I don't like this though. Why would he have not? I guess he didn't want to buy tiles. Okay. Okay, it's not bad. The cotton would have been a nice settle, and he could have transferred a 2-2. And he's actually going all the way to the 3-1 base. All right, a little slow, but that's fine. Unfortunately for him, he hasn't gone right, I don't believe yet. He has not gone right. So he must think that this is a coast, and it's not. This is a really crucial spot. He does have a horse right here. It's not showing there, but it'll show next turn when it flips over. Sometimes when you switch to different views. Kubla, Mongolia. He's got 2 horses. Oh, sorry, I keep getting the colors mixed up. So this is the Kubla Mongolia. It's the Genghis Mongolia who has 2. It's only 1 on the other guy. Oh, not teched. Oh, yeah. Not teched yet. He's gone horseback riding, so he has to have teched them. That must be a glitch. Wait, where's he? Just a second. He's on riding. You're right. I keep getting them mixed up. Oh my god, this is driving me nuts. This is driving me nuts because I keep getting them mixed up. I'm sorry. Oh my god. The color, because I just think of Genghis as this color immediately in my head. French and Chinese Mongolia. Yeah, I don't understand. If he's going Desert Folklore, why would he have not purchased this tile for a +6 instead of a +5? I mean, it's not a big deal, but kind of tilting me. Another says he's going to have really good tempo. He's going to need it. He's going to need it. Hey, Pickery, what's going on? Yeah, I don't think he has. Sorry, wrong one again. He does have it. It's just it must be a glitch. It must be a glitch. I mean, yeah, Molly's going to know that he's got trouble to his south. It's going to be all about the tempo that can be created by Cyrus. What is he teching? He is on currency right now. Oh my god. What is he doing? Is he going to slip into free sim mode here? Oh my god. He's got Molly right there. And he's going to slip into free sim? I don't know, T. Dubé. That's a bit of a throw. He's going to settle right here. Going to be a pretty good setup. And then he's going to have... what would it be open at that point? He could go over here. Or he could do something like this as well and have a pretty good 5-city setup. Including 4 fresh waters. Like, I mean, this is just... Oh, he might settle the Lux, actually. He could. He might want the higher adjacency Faith and Gold, though. Or Faith and Food. Especially since it's non-fresh. Having 3 extra food might be worth. I don't know. Maybe he's discussing it. Let's take another look around. He did settle the Lux. Okay. That was probably the smarter play. Settling the Lux was a smarter play, but it was another option, I suppose. 2-2 base here. Wait a minute. Is that a hill? Okay, good. It looks pretty flat. I was like, did he not settle a hill? That was the cross the river move. And he did go Holy Site. Holy Site down here. River Goddess set up for sure, I would imagine, for Ethiopia. Let's see what everybody's doing here. We're kind of getting obsessed with the Mongolians. Really good settle here. It was a bit of a walk, though. Cahokia takedown, not the greatest city to take down, honestly. It's a good city. You can get a 3-2, but that was a long first settler walk. 4, 5, 6. Settle 7. That's pretty slow. The next settler's coming down this way to this river, maybe? What's his quarries look like? He has some good quarry setups. This is actually a pretty ridiculous unique district for him there. If he gets 5-city Persia, will be too late to push. Yeah, you can't let this is super dangerous. If you don't push him right now with your UU as Persia, if you don't send immortals at him, just flooding towards him, he gets a 5-city setup. Pivots to his Sagubas. Makes 300 gold to turn. It's over. You'll be too late. Turn 46, Mendakalu. And then at that point, you got so much money, you could just buy them. Right? Just buy your chariots and upgrade them and just money for days. Yeah. You got to go now. Like, you just got to go now. He did not settle the luxury, by the way. He settled the 3-1 base. It's not bad either, I suppose. And it's closer to the 3-2, so he can trade the 3-2 in, maybe. I still probably prefer this settle. A second slinger. Monument. A settler down here. So he's going for like some sort of a 5 or 6 city free sim setup, and then it's going to be too late. Persia is uber sus at this point. I hate to say it, T-Dubé, but I really feel like you could have gotten a lot more done here. I feel like you could have got a lot more done with that setup. Ethiopia, let's check out. Mali is almost to his profit. And Ethiopia, I guess, is just going to start making points. Did he project? He must have done a project to have that many points already. He must have done one project into the shrine. What's America look like? 3-city setup, 3 food base. I don't mind it. He's got a nice little god craftsman. He's going to have both an iron and a horse in this city. And that's it. So not the greatest. He's going to have iron here, actually. That's not too bad. Yeah, craftsman's always pretty good. These guys are too far away, but maybe non-freshes for him. Maybe non-fresh, the fissure. Pick these up. Go granary first, something like that. He does have spices on the continent. He's got some pretty good non-fresh setups here as well. What's his position like? He has all kinds of room to his south to do whatever he wants. He has all kinds of room to do whatever he wants here. And then, honestly, you know what's going to happen? I think Persia's going to be late, and I think that Rough Riders come and kill Persia. Although Persia's going to have a good sim, But I think Rough Riders could come kill here, honestly. Cahokia actually, absolutely, secretly, yeah. I don't even know if it's much of a secret. Cahokia actually on this map is pretty beautiful. With the Lux. The Cahokia Mound giving the Lux like that. And it gives housing too, doesn't it? Does it give housing or just the Lux? I feel like it gives housing and Lux. No, I'm trying to remember. Speaking of which, let's go take a look. It does give an amenity. Yeah, it does give housing. Yeah. It gives an amenity and a housing and then another housing at cultural heritage way down the road. So you get 2 amenities and 2 housing. Cahokia is actually broken on this map, to be honest with you. That's actually amazing. What else do we have, by the way? We hadn't looked at city-states. Ladies and gentlemen, the full boat. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, or 5, but 6. Count them, 6 science city-states. There will be no shortage of science in this game. No industrial city-states. There's 1 cultural. There's Muscat and Cahokia, both really good science city or commercial city-states. Kabul, always good, and Wolin. So, yeah, the full boat when it comes to science city-states, to say the least. How's Greece looking? Still waiting on a 3rd city. It's going to come down in a couple turns here. Monuments going up. They are teching early Empire right now. 7 turns on the era 18 and 19. Everybody looking good, pretty good here. A little bit short here, but they've got some time. They're going to need to do a little bit of work here, though. That's getting a little bit scary. Builders have been coming out here. What does he got? He's got fertility rates, so he got an early builder up to improve some tiles here. And another one over here improving a tile. Pretty good setup. 2-2 base in his expand. Overall, a pretty good looking expand here as well. This is going to be really nice setup. So honestly, it looks pretty good for him. He's obviously hurting for space to his south, which is not great, but he'll be able to expand here for free. And honestly, he can expand for here for free. So he's actually going to have a lot of room to move. You know, you can see he's got basically this is for free, and he can do whatever he wants here. Gaul can come this way. Honestly, a really good setup there. This is going to be extremely... this area here is going to be extremely important to look at. And then obviously this and then this later is going to be key. By the way, so he's finally come over here. Slinger is out. Controlling... Oh, look at this settle, by the way. It's 2-1 base, but a couple 3-2s. Solid campus set up here. Maybe Anshan is a good takedown for him, honestly. Or actually, either one of them could take it. This is going to be interesting because he's kind of going to be in a position where he could get 2v1'd. So Anshan could be an interesting control point. Somebody taking Anshan could be extremely vital, and then who controls this is going to be vital as well. If he can get a city over here, that'll be a big difference maker. But he's going to need the units to protect it against his fellow Mongolian, if you will. Shrine set up here. Let's take a look at the religion. Oh, he doesn't have it yet. Oh, okay, 1 more turn. Ethiopia's on 2 a turn. Interesting to see what happens here. Obviously, Coral is probably first choice for both civs. So, looks like it could be the situation. Maybe he waits 1 turn because he sees the profit points, right? So maybe he waits 1 turn. No, he doesn't. That's fine. It's pop 2 and it's not going to grow fast, so it'll switch anyway. Go ahead and grab it. What does he got? What does he got? Wavy wave. Coral and Crusade. Man, Mongolia is going to wish they didn't hit free sim button. Campuses are down. Settlers are out. Nukes turned 50. He could have delayed it for a turn, but he's going to have high pop cities with the religion, and this is going to be pop 3 for a while. So honestly, this will probably be in a couple turns. This will probably be flipped anyway. So not really worth the wait. Settler coming here. Slinger coming here for protection. He's got some units out protecting his tile improvements. He's gone stone circles, which is looking really nice. Stone circles, always fantastic on Gaul, of course. He's going to be able to work at the marble as well. Lots of stone. He's going to be able to expand out this way and get some actually disgusting right here. Unique districts. Look at this. And here he could do a setup as well. He's got the strategics. I mean, he's going to have tons of high-level production. Crusade first, maybe not necessarily. Maybe he could have evangelized quickly into Crusade. Maybe Tithe. Well, not Tithe on him. Maybe Desert or what do you call it? Pilgrimage. Maybe Pilgrimage would have been better. Running a project when nobody else is earning points is probably a waste of time. This is just a waste right here. You're wasting production. You're going to get the next profit either way. I guess, how fast is he earning it right now? Maybe it's speeding it up fast enough. What's he earning a turn? It'll be 5 next turn. He's like 4 or 5 turns away from getting it anyway. I just think that's a waste of production. Pilgrimage would have probably paid off in terms of faith to get Crusade for free. Yeah, exactly. So that's a good point. Like I think Pilgrimage is probably the better choice. But maybe he's just flexing. Like, let's go. Crusade coming at you, baby. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to see what happens, honestly. Oh, wow. Is he going galley for Era? He is. He is desperate, ladies and gentlemen. 3 turns. He saw the writing on the wall. Oh, my. Yeah, he went straight commercials first. His tech tree path was straight to commercials first. He just right click currency right out of the gate. He still hasn't even gone and gotten bronze working yet. Yeah, he can set up he can set up for defense right here. You're right. He honestly has a pretty good defensive setup like on either of these spots. Even here is probably better. And then I guess he'd probably have to cover this as well, but yeah, he could definitely defend. And he's going to have a good trading setup. He's going to have good expands here, although non-fresh. Another city here he's going to go settle, I would imagine. Honestly, yeah, like he's gonna be fine as far as if he has a good sim, he's gonna have a good sim and he'd be fine. But Xian first out for there, so the first merchant points are going to be very valuable for a free trade route. We've got Wonder Engineer first, and we do not have Hypatia first, so there's your setup there. A couple slingers out just for a little defense. Let's check out the Mongolian front. Archers, I like this. We've got a double encampment set up for a potential horse rush. He has indeed gone open sky. And I would like to see a settler come in here and follow the settler with a whole shit ton of horses, to be honest with you. We're actually looking at Giga Hazagi. Already is 4 settler out and going settler in his first 3 cities. Looking for a big early expand. Going to have some solid campus setups. Maybe trying to go... Like, that's going to be a little bit slow timing, maybe, on Keshigs. Going 7 cities. And he's going to have fun. He's going to have fun. If it works, it's fine because he's in a position where he's kind of got to defend two people, right? He's gonna have to defend something here, maybe eventually, but a little dangerous, maybe. Molly can gamble that Persia bends over it. Through Crusade take though because they haven't even seen Ethiopia yet. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Feed and Lay. That's a nice backup. How does Feed the World look on them, by the way? Actually, Feed the World doesn't look too bad on them, honestly. They could use it here for sure. Not necessarily in the capital, but Feed the World on some nice expands down here actually looks pretty good. Feed the World on an expand. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, boys and girls at home. Be sure to lace up and strap up and prepare for the 2-3 gypsum settle. And Feed the World coming in hot behind it. Pretty good amenity setup as well. Or sorry, amenity resource setup as well for that city for their unique ability, which you can see in action over here. What's their pantheon, by the way? I'm assuming they went River Goddess, but I just want to see it just so we can confirm it. Yeah, River Goddess, no doubt about her. Did we miss any other pantheons, by the way? God of War and Plunder. I like that on Mongolia. Right into the Gov Plaza on a double encampment setup. Nice early campus as well. I like that. Help with the Keshig timing. The culture is going to be nice. He's got triple culture set up here, which is going to help with his stuff. Statistically speaking, who's out of the gate fast? Pretty nice stuff on both Mongolia. Oh, science is pretty low on Hazagi. So this 13-17 is looking really impressive for early timing. Hazagi, like I was saying earlier, you got to be really careful if you're Kublai Khan here, because your science is already low and you don't have any current intentions. He does have a campus placed here, I'd assume, yeah? But he's not currently doing anything other than settler building. So that can be scary with the setup that his grandfather's got going. High stats on Mali, pretty good. Nice culture. He's got shrines going, I'd assume. Yes, he has some shrines going for that extra culture early. Golden Ages, by the way, secured across the board. Do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, slightly delayed, but here he is. Corny, how are you?
So I still had to win my game.
I was just gonna say, did you win, son?
We did.
Nice.
Played Mali again.
More Molly action, eh? Speaking of Molly, here's the Molly setup for you.
I'm looking.
And very interesting. There was some upset people in chat because to his south is an opponent by the name of Cyrus. And Cyrus has gone commercial hub first, free sim, 5 city setup instead of flipping into into some sort of a push with the UU. Would have liked to have maybe seen some early pressure, because if you let Molly go free, he might be in trouble. What do you think?
I mean, there's still another timing he can hit, like right before he hits his UU on Mali. Maybe he can get there with like Corsairs or horses just. Yeah,
maybe. He's got one campus down here, another campus down here that he hasn't done yet.
Wait, but no plaza?
No plaza down and commercial hubs.
He'll get it with the jungle chop.
Yeah, exactly. He is going to go chop with Magnus, so there'll be plenty of momentum there. Maybe chop out a boatload of builders into just chopping everything here. maybe he gets like a 7-city setup and just goes wild. By the way, look at the yields on that hurricane. Holy cow.
Wow.
That's a lot. Other problem, though, for Cyrus could be the timing that could come from America here on Highlands map with what we
Can
saw.
you even trade with anyone? Oh, that's in turn and Mali gameplay.
Oh
no, that's his
yeah,
teammate.
yeah, that's his
Never mind,
teammate.
never
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that America will be able to potentially do a Rough Rider timing on Cyrus. So he's going to have a setup for sure. So, I mean, ultimately, maybe it's a thought. He's going, by the way, Merchant Projects. He's headed for to try to deny Mali the free trade route, which that's I like. Good. Yeah, it's a good call. So, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, as we saw yesterday, the power of the Rough Rider. And so it's maybe not a bad idea that Cyrus is going to sim up, because if he had corralled himself here, he would have been in really rough shape to defend this. So maybe it's not the worst idea, as it turns out. Other things we've seen, a really interesting front. We've got potential Keshig on Keshig action coming your way. And they're facing off the really big battle for this strait, and I think the settler's got to get there faster. He's going to be in trouble, and the problem is there's archers to defend, and there's a settler on the way to maybe take, although maybe he just settles the honey. Yeah, this might be just settling the honey, but that's a good settle. But
that's really good that he did a nice, like, the land bridge with the 2 archers.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this is going to be really tough to try and get settled on. But yeah, Hazagi went straight sim. He's going to have 7 cities soon.
Matterhorn as well in the back. So good on this map.
Oh yeah, Matterhorn on this map's just broken. Going to be interesting how he sets that up, though, because obviously it's going to be opposite direction. He's got his friend here to the south. So what could actually be very interesting is Gorgo just goes free sim on a ton of land and then runs past Matterhorn with his units on his way to whoever.
That's scary.
Yeah, like even just get all the way to fascism tanks, run past Matterhorn, and then go smack somebody's world. You know, you could kill Fez on the way or something like that and go kill America.
Well, from what I've seen so far, like, both teams have really good, like, just map positioning.
Yeah, it's honestly, like, we were looked at a couple times. Everyone's kind of got a position to support. Like, these guys here will be able to set up some sort of a trade route system there, and then over here, obviously we saw this, so they'll be those settling towards one another, as you can see now, and set up some sort of support system. And then on the other side, click the wrong one. Oh, it's not gonna switch for me. Come on. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting, a lot of interesting positions. Gaul has a really nice setup. We should take a look at that as well again. See where he's at. It's down. The opium's down. That'll do for an opium if you got to take it, right? I mean, if you've got to have one. Stone circles works okay. He's got more stone over here.
Pretty good Liang cap as well.
Strategics. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Good point, Liang cap. Yeah, even a fish over here. Wheat. Oh, yeah, he's going to be kind of turbo broken. But yeah.
Marshes as well with the Wonder will help his science a lot, since he's not going to be making much campuses.
Oh, yeah, Adamanaki. Pretty legitimate Adamanaki as well. For floodplains there, and then the marsh set up on these cities. Yeah, we'll have to see if anybody's going to compete for it with him 6 turns. But yeah, like I said, the good setup here for support with these two. And then, of course, we saw the support. These guys are going to be able to already, look at this, trade routes are already flying, using the roads with the settler. Audience chamber, settlers are coming out with faith buying. What's his yield, by the way? 49 faith a turn versus 45 for Ethiopia.
I don't see this game ending anytime soon.
No.
Like, both teams have really good
position.
Let's see who can make the most out of it, though.
Full settler setup here for Ethiopia. By the way, religion setup, it was Choral and Crusade right out of the gate for Mali. Questioning the Crusade pick, maybe chat was even talking about it, perhaps Pilgrimage here and then maybe Evangelize Crusade.
Not the biggest fan, yeah.
Yeah, because it just like, I mean, you could just take all the faith from pilgrimage and store it up and buy an apostle and take it anyway, right? Like,
exactly.
And then here, feed the world lay ministry is a pretty good constellation, and it actually works pretty well on him because he's got a lot of planes down in here. He can go non-fresh planes. Feed the world will work really nice for him.
Not the biggest fan of lay ministry when he can spread to his ally.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, you could do like a tithe or something like that, maybe.
Tithe works, yeah. Pilgrimage as well.
Yeah, or pilgrimage themselves, yeah. Yeah, because their gold might be a bit of an issue on Barking Gang because
for sure.
Because they didn't. So tithe might have actually been a really nice choice.
I think I would pick tithe for like 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah. I think that's probably the smarter call. Yeah. America, what are they doing? Oh, by the way, we should check in on the Mongolia front where this settler. Okay, the settler did go honey. So he's not gonna like. This is gonna be really tricky for him. He thinks he's gonna be able to just come with this slinger for free. He'll probably just have to slap the settler down really quick. Because the slinger will get two-shotted and then it'll be a race to settle, right?
I mean, I guess, no, he can settle that if he wants, but the city's in danger, actually.
Yeah, the city could be in danger for sure with the... Well, he's got a horse coming as well. But no, I was just saying, because, like, the better settle would have been maybe the fissure or the incense, right? But he won't really be able to settle that now.
No, for sure not.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was saying that he'll just end up having to settle here, because he'd have to do a race on either of their tiles.
Even with the horse coming, this is still, like, dangerous, though.
Yeah.
If Hasagi gets horses there as well. Like, he has positioning on the city.
Hazagi has one half health horse on the way. And he's in full free sim mode right now. Okay. Audience in 2. Campus is getting built. Settlers are down. Plus one more.
Absolutely insane amount of cities that he has out already.
Yeah, he just went straight. He threw the settler card in and just closed his eyes. Pretty good stuff.
Good spawn.
Yeah, he took war and plunder as well. By the way, it's still up. Persia gets it next turn. That's a nice denial.
That's good.
That's a nice denial. Another settler going down here. I'm assuming he's going to keep this city available, so he'll come... what's he going to do? Maybe he just settles... Yeah. In place, and then he can still settle this or this. I guess probably that. Yeah, probably settle the stone after. And then we said we saw a settler coming over here.
I think he settles the 2/2 to get another Sugubu on his setup. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, for reach. Yeah, you're probably right. The 2/2 for reach. That's a very good point. By the way, city-states. Any signed city-staters? How about all of them?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the one religious, so they'll be fighting over that. And then Kabul in the game.
Getting your audience built with Mali, though, doesn't feel good.
Getting, what, going audience? What do you mean?
No, getting...
Oh, pillaged! Oh, yeah, that doesn't feel good. He'll have to correct that with a couple archers, but yeah, a worth...
Like, even repairing that building costs, like, mob production for Mali as well.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. But yeah, like, not getting pressured right now. Like, the free sim here is allowing him to just go, like, straight into his temples. Like, right, for free. Just go right to his temples. No encampment set up means he knows he's not getting a general. He sees there's no points coming. Like, this is pretty ideal if you're Mali to see Persia doing this, really. Although Persia's got a good setup. It's, you know, interesting.
It's just regular sim.
Yeah.
We'll see if it, like we've seen yesterday, right? Like, one guy saw Mali and straight up barreled into him.
Yeah. Like, who was that? Who was playing Mali there? What was that?
No. We saw how that played out. Now we see the opposite.
Yeah, we see the
Mali.
Yeah. And what's funny, what's actually kind of scary is the the America set up right beside it, right? So that was the same thing as yesterday. It was like he dies anyway at America kind of thing, right? So, but he's in a better situation to set up and defend. I was going to say he could actually last move, first move this right here if he wanted to settle the incense. Next, he could like last move at the very last second, and then just potentially, if he wanted to try it.
Wait, where did the horse go? Uh-oh.
Oh, what? Did he misclick the horse? I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay, he's got more horses coming anyway, and he's not going to have a lot of horses to compete against. In fact, none really. But he must have misclicked that or something.
I don't know what that was. Maybe he killed a scout or something? Low HP on the road?
Yeah, maybe he had to kill something that was going to come pillage. Yeah, you're probably right.
He actually did. You can see the HP on the horse is gone a little bit.
Yeah, you can see there's a little bit gone. Yeah, he's lost like 9 points. So seems like Barking Gang planned for Persia Gold and just closed their eyes in the situation around them. Yeah, that's possible. Maybe they're just like the only gold that they were going to make was Persia's, so it's like you got to go get commercial hubs no matter what. And maybe that was the idea. Yeah, because obviously nobody else is going to be making any golds anytime soon on their team. So if he wasn't going to make gold, then it would have really been trouble. By the way, I was just going to say, what's the timing on Acropolis for our friend down here? Oh, actually, we missed the Artemis setup. Is it a good one? Not really.
It's good enough. Give some growth.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Boosts Acropolis, German pottery. Gets it faster.
Speaking of which, Adamanaki built. And, yeah. Augers. Nice tiles.
I mean, this is just always nice to see.
Yeah, it's just always nice to be working marsh tiles for 2 science. It's just, if you can get it, it's good work. Oracle build over here coming. He's gone, of course, like we saw Liang first. Into Victor is an interesting choice. Is he nervous for something? I mean,
he's getting a fast governor so you can get housing in the city.
Yeah, but I mean, why not just Moksha and Pingala?
Because Victor establishes in 3.
Oh, okay. 2 turns faster, I suppose. I guess if that's not going to be... Oh, I guess then that won't be a high pop city because there's going to have trouble housing, so you don't want it in there anyway. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's the best choice, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's... You needed a governor there. I still might have gone Moksha somewhere else first and then filled in the gap. Garaner is going to be there in 1 anyway, but sure. We'll see. I think he looks like he might actually try the last move, first move here. Or he's waiting for the horse. Maybe he's a little nervous when he sees these archers.
He sees the archers already with the settler vision.
No, that's what I'm saying. He sees the archers and maybe he's waiting for a horse because he's nervous. Because he doesn't know it could be horses behind it, right? And then it would be Dead City.
Yeah, for sure.
So he might be like, let me just get these horses over here.
I actually like that he waits.
Yeah.
You don't know what's behind this. He's just playing it safe.
Yeah. Tomb, good to see you, bud. Yes, co-cast with the corn. Always a beautiful thing. More campuses down, like just going all in on the science here, folks. Utilizing the Fijal, which is always nice. I mean, he still has room up here. Lots of good cities. Like he could literally just go crazy wide here and do a late game Mongolia.
I feel like that city is gonna die eventually.
The city here
from Glade. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it's tricky because he's kind of gone. Like he's gone. Double encampment setup.
How did this even happen? He's 3 cities versus 7 right now, and he had a 2-3 base. How did this actually happen?
Well, that's it. He had a disgusting setup: 2-3 base, double horse, 2-2 tiles, and 1-3 tiles. He went double scout into double settler, but then he went double encampment and got builders out, obviously, to get his pastures up, and he got builders over here. Yeah, it's a bit of a, and even the tempo on horses is slow, right? Like, yeah, no, I agree. It's kind of, I mean, he could, I mean, if he brings enough horses quick, I mean, he's going builders. Maybe he's going to chop more horses. If he builds enough, maybe he can come in grief. Maybe he can take a city or two down. I don't know, because I mean, he's getting.
I feel like it's already too late.
I don't know. What's Sazagi? Sazagi's on apprenticeship. I mean, he's going full greed mode on the sim right now,
I
and
mean,
and it's
he's like
working.
no, he's just 7/10 away from Kashix already. That's
Yeah,
what it is. He gets feudalism in 7 and he will probably have Kashix in 7 as well. On 5.
yeah,
5 turns the horses reach the cities.
yeah. Hmm.
I mean, I'm not sure what happened, but like Hazaki, I think, is just gonna kill him actually.
Yeah. No, the timing could be really bad for him here. I don't know. Okay, so he did come in. He just settled the city in place there. The archers have backed off to save their lives, but at this point, there will probably be a pivot to some classical unit construction. Maybe some horses. I'd like to see at least a couple horses come out here pretty quick, right?
He needs to mill them, yeah.
Like you don't want to wait 3 or 4 or 5 turns for these cities to do what they're doing right now. You got to get some horses.
He's stacking mysticism, so he can switch cards, and then he will make units, I think.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, he's 1 turn on being able to flip out. It's true. It will be a hard push. This is a tough choke to push through to come and kill somebody, but Keshig's
can
break
push
down
really well into these chokes, yeah.
Yeah, Keshig's break chokes pretty well.
Being able to like move on a 1/3 and then move again and then still shoot.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter then if you have the choke.
I was mentioning earlier that Ansham would be an interesting takedown for
either one.
Either one's a very pivotal positioning, right? Like if they can get it, they get position here. Otherwise, reverse. And then there was another city state somewhere between.
I gotta go real quick. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Where was the other city state? There was one other city state we saw that was pivotal kind of point. Can't remember now. 6 cities down, by the way, for Ethiopia, everybody. And audience next turn. Holy sites, of course, going down. Library, going to get some. What's this? What's the text? Hazagi at 40-34 versus 22-31 on Glade. Glade is just getting completely outdone. Hazagi went free sim, but he did it quick. He just got really quick cities, and he's going to have Keshig timing set up, I guess. We'll see how he does. Statistically speaking, who else is doing good? Big culture, obviously, on Mongolia. Got Mongolia on the brain. For Gorgo, because, of course, the Acropolises are going down. And writers are coming in. So, yeah, he's going to have a good tempo there. God, I wish I could remember which city state that was. Maybe it was Taruga we were looking at. Like, if somebody could... Taruga and Fez are kind of a border between these two. Maybe that was, I guess, what we were thinking about a bit. He's got a horse going in the capital now. He's had a builder come out. He has a general. And the big thing is... So here's the problem. So here's my problem with the situation, okay? Building audience, okay. Maybe if you're going to go double encampment setup, perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to go Warlord's Throne, but he's going to go triple encampment now. He's gone and got a general, but he's sitting on 3 horses, and he's not getting any more. Like, if you're going to go get a general and go double encampment on 3 cities, maybe bring like 8 or 10 horses and actually overwhelm him. Because now, I mean, this guy's practically dead. He's going to have to get back into the city. I don't know if he has a promotion. He actually has a promotion, but the problem is he's going to get... Okay, he can take it now. Okay. But like, you know, these guys are gonna do some damage, but not enough to like start taking cities. But if he had 7 or 8 of these bad boys with a general, he might be able to actually grief a couple cities here, because it's total greed mode over on this side.
Oh, just came back.
Yeah, I was just saying though, like if you're gonna go 3 cities and do double encampment and get a general, then what the heck are you doing only bringing 3 horses? Like, he's got commercial hubs going, he's got another encampment going. Like, why is he not builder chop, bring 7 or 8 horses and actually grief this greed? You know what I mean?
He could have.
Like, I mean, he's
I mean,
got
if you're building an encampment and the building inside, you're not building horses. Like, he could have already had like 6 horses if he skipped one of the encampments, I think, maybe.
Yeah, and the thing is that he's got to see that the other you got to see that your grandson's got twice as much science right now, and so you're going to lose the race to Keshigs. So bring a lot of horses and grief him.
It's still scary for Asagi though. Like, he doesn't have a general yet. The guy has +3 base over him because he's Kublai versus Genghis. He won the first move though.
Yeah, he won the first move. These archers,
who's the host of this game, by the way?
Let me just check the channel because I don't forget who posted.
Oh, you can watch and show player list.
Oh yeah, player list. Yeah, good point. That's Lishi King. It's the Chinese game.
So they actually have advantage.
Mm-hmm. So he can get some horses going now. He actually just chopped one out, I think. Did he just chop? No, wait. Maybe he just bought it? Did they buy that horse? Maybe. I don't know how it appeared there all of a sudden. And it's out of movement, so yeah, they must have bought that. But he can get some more horses going. Do they have horses on the team? He has 25 horses. 25 horses there. He could definitely get lots of horses. He's getting builders out to go chop. Oh, wait, no, this is the horse that came from the capital, and then he came to here. Yeah. I think that's what happened.
How's Molly looking in the meantime, by the way?
Noob, good to see you. Molly Sim need go burst soon. Yeah, Molly's got pretty good Saguba setup. He's going to settle this city and throw a Saguba in here with the Holy Site behind it.
Very good setup, yeah.
That'll be
considering its Highlands.
Yeah, that'll actually look pretty good. And then he can do something with a Saguba, like a Saguba here from this city on these 2 Holy Sites, maybe. Or maybe he mixes something in with this. Maybe he does. I don't know.
No, I think that no.
You do
for
it here,
sure,
right?
he's just continue to set up in the middle.
Mm-hmm. And then he's got this city down. Like, it's gonna go burr for sure. Like, this city's already popped 4. The builders, the whole 9 yards. He's currently at 101 gold a turn. He did get denied, I do believe, the first merchant. Yeah, double project on Tidube. Got the merchant off his hands. First rider out the door, by the way, for the Greeks. And actually looks like America got some merchants going as well. America's making 5.7. Oh, did they get... Wait a minute. That number seems kind of oracle-y. Nope. Going pyramids. Does Oracle get done down here? Yeah, okay, it did. So he's gone full on 5 city setup here. Don't see any more settlers coming. By the way, we should probably take a look over here. The horses are in. Potential trade route pillage. potential. Okay, so first Keshig's out, by the way. 2 Keshig's out. You can kiss that horse goodbye.
Yeah, for sure.
You can probably kiss all these horses goodbye, actually. Although Knight in 3. Where's his timing? He's probably getting boosted pretty well. Oh, wait. Doesn't make any sense. He's done stirrups. Okay. So he just rushed Knights. How many turns on the era? 8 turns. Anybody in serious trouble? TDB is going to need to get to work. He can get obviously his UU and his UI. We'll get him a long ways there. America's got a lot of work to do. La la la. On 4 cities. Pyramids will help. An encampment. I don't know if I like a 4 city setup here on Free Sim. Like, there's nobody around for him to go and attack. And there's all kinds of good land out here to the left. I mean, it's non-fresh, but there's lots of nice tiles down here as well. Like, 4 city setup with on complete Free Sim.
I mean, to be fair, his land is pretty dog shit. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, he doesn't... I mean, his capital... I mean... He went, got a craftsman. He still has an iron that's on... Oh, that's coal. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Where he does have iron in his capital? I don't remember where he started. But yeah, he did go and settle the fissure and get the double horse over here. Yeah, I would have... I mean, he's going campuses... I mean, I'd like to see more cities for sure. There's a settler going there now. America does have a science bias, but you're never always... It doesn't always work out perfectly for you, right? It doesn't always... Mountains are a little weird on this map as well, so...
Yeah.
The big campus there. Okay, here's another settler coming there now. Great... Wow. Any era score generators? Third ring. Third ring purchase of a single floodplain tile to build the Great Bath. That's actually hilarious.
Does he actually need it? Like, he has unique...
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. He's not that far off. Okay, he's got the immortal. He hasn't made the improvement yet, I don't think. I don't see it anyway. I don't see any. Yeah, so that gets him to 46. He'd still be pretty far off. The horse gets him to 47. He could probably... He's got a fair amount of turns left. It's a little bit of a... Yeah, I don't know. It might end up that he needs it. Who knows? Hanging Gardens. So it's all in for getting Golden Ages now. Everyone's getting their Golden Age wonders. Hanging Gardens is the choice over in Ethiopia. Another settler out. By the way, what's the yields? 121 on Ethiopia versus 112. Wait a minute. 54 gold. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong person. Sorry. 10 gold. I was going to say, how the hell is Ethiopia making 54 gold? My bad. So let's see what he did. Oh, yeah, so he's going Holy Site. I don't know. Do you go Holy Site first or Suguba first? And
Suguba, for sure.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is the Suguba from this city, I think. Okay, so... But you still go Suguba first here, right? Like, you throw it down...
That's not the Suguba from that city.
No, it's from this city, isn't it? Wait, no, it can't...
It's from Tadvenni.
Oh, yeah, it is in Reach. You're right. My bad. Then, yeah, okay, so then... This is from the city. So he can still throw down the Suguba here.
Yeah, sure.
in this city, but you go Saguba first, right?
For
At this
sure.
point, yeah. Like probably, what do you do? Like first 2 holy sites, and then you go to Sagubas on your 3rd city. Like Saguba first step, turn 3 or city 3 or city 4.
Depends a lot, actually. Like, if you still have a good holy site in the 3rd city and you get your 3rd city done early, I would still go holy site there as well.
Okay. But then after that, it's definitely Saguba's first.
I would say for sure, yeah. Unless you have like 0 adjacency ones that you have to place down, then maybe not.
Yeah, okay. Atlas, the most expensive granary in the world. Yeah. Okay, so the Keshig's timing is actually not too bad. Keshig's, there's one out, another one here. So that just shows you the diff. Like early in the game, if you have somebody boost you, you could be way behind somebody on science and still not lose the battle too bad. And he's going heavy chops. I still question. I think he went audience, right? I still question maybe Warlord's Throne here might have been a better idea if he's going to go like this, right?
I mean, Warlord's Throne in Highlands is sometimes just
Yeah.
not possible.
Yeah.
I guess here it is. Fresh water everywhere.
Yeah, he's got fresh water everywhere, and also like if you're going 3 cities set up with double encampment and a 3rd, and it's if you're gonna go like lots and lots of early units, especially, I just feel like gives you a little bit of momentum. But he's gonna have.
I would like
tons of
to see just heavy chariots being bought for him right now because he has advantage with the general over Kublai.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And Mali's making a lot of gold.
Yeah, with Molly's gold, buy him some heavy chariots and then just flood him with knights and overwhelm the Keshigs. He's actually got pretty good setup for production. Like, he's improved his land pretty good. Like, this city's pop 6, 20 pop production. His capital's on 24 production. This guy's on 20 production. Like, he's building things pretty quick here.
Yeah, Mali is already buying heavy chariots, that's right. But, like, what is Mali gonna do with that gold? Well, those heavy chariots. I don't think.
Yeah, like he's bought his own heavy chariots, but yeah,
he can't really push pressure here at all. Like, if you're gonna be spending gold, just spend it on the guy that actually has a combat advantage.
Right now. Exactly. He's got 2 generals. He's got Keshigs coming out. If you could support those Keshigs with just buying him knights, like that's a pretty big deal. Feudalism into. By the way, maybe I wonder what's the situation on alliances. I'm assuming everybody's probably got them by now. Yeah. Okay. They both have them. Saki's got guilds. Glade's got a little bit of a comeback coming here, statistically, not too bad.
5 cities versus 7 though.
Yeah, that tempo will definitely be hurt him later. Just having 7 versus 5. Interesting. Ethiopia's got quite the game going. 70 science already on 6 cities. Correction, 7 cities. Ooh, that might be for Era score though. Normal. Not sure if he's in range of any grief. Well, that's not too bad a range for a normal push. Onto Molly. It's pretty good stuff. Sorry, 4 turns. I wanted to see. Ooh, la la la. Ooh la 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 la. There's a lot of people who got some work to do here, with 4 turns to go.
That's not good going Dark Age and Freesome.
No. Yeah, like only having 4 cities on turn 51 free sim and missing Golden Age, like that's upsetting. Let's be honest. Yeah, Keshig's card is like the ranged in melee unit with the feudalism card, or further. Ooh, Any unit captures? Yeah, he's in trouble here.
That's scary.
Yeah, like he's winning these battles by quite a bit, and more units coming. But like you said, if he had even like 2 extra knights here, like if you just bought him 2 and upgraded them, like bought 2 heavy chariots and upgraded them and kept the flood coming, like he could really punish the grief or punish the greed. Like he's not seriously going back to campus here. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Top 5 city, the production's got to be pretty good. He's got to get a Keshig in 3 or 4 turns. He's got a Keshig inside. This Keshig could flank to help protect. It's some pretty serious greed. If he's, and then intelligence agency, I guess that gets you your general or your spy, right? So that could give him a combat bonus. A little bit of help. Is there any excitement that we might be... Oh, wow. This is quite the setup here. 7 cities. Any Colosseum builders? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he missed this city. Why not build it here? Why wouldn't you just build it here?
I don't know, dude.
Why would you not build it there and catch this city? My friend. You placed it in the wrong spot. You build it here, and it
He
catches...
might have miscounted.
Yeah, it might have just been miscount, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, he's got a pretty good setup going here. He went really nice capital. Didn't he build... Oh yeah, Oracle's over here. I thought he built one other wonder. Oh yeah, he will out of Manaki there, yeah. Up to 6 cities on Gorgo with 2 more settlers coming. Oh, 3 more settlers out. Did he go ancestral? No, he went audience. So 6 cities with 3 settlers out and 2 more settlers coming. He is going to get nice and wide. And he has so much land. I honestly would have liked ancestral here on it. To be frank, I think ancestral was maybe the better call with all that land, but who knows. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Let's come back up here and check out the war. Try and keep my eye on anything else happening. 7 cities on Ethiopia. Mali's still on 6. Did Mali get any more settlers going? He's got Grandmasters in 9. Another settler out there. Apostles for potentially religion. Like if he'd have gone pilgrimage, and then he could be getting crusade right now instead.
Would have been so much better, yeah.
Yeah. Just think
he's
of it.
finishing his religion for Golden Age, right? Probably.
Oh yeah. That'd be...
Actually, he would just have Golden with Knight upgrade maybe, and Monarchy.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going Mercs.
Who's gonna...
Wait, he already has
La
Monarchy.
La is still in trouble for Golden.
He got that by like 20 points in like the last 3 turns though.
Yeah, he's figuring some stuff out. He probably had one of those campuses that were pretty big. Knight Settler is out. Can he... Oh, Settle Floodplains might give him some points.
Maybe.
1 turn, he needs 6 points.
There's no way he actually gets it. No.
He just levied these units. This number hasn't updated yet, so he might have...
That only gave him 1 point. That's too far from an enemy player.
Yeah, there he is at 51. This will get him 52. Maybe, if he settles it. Wait, does he have any movement left? Oh, he doesn't have movement left. Oh. Yeah, he's just desperately like, guys, what do I do? That's unfortunate. I think he's toast. Yeah, and honestly, like, the difference is he's got these 2 settlers out. If these settlers had settled earlier, you know, maybe they could have done something by now for tempo. Like, he's just... Maybe buy a boat. Do they have money?
Pretty sure you already made one and then deleted it.
Oh, did he?
Like none of
Oh,
this
he
even
lost
gets you
Hanging
close to.
Gardens? Oh, he
that's
lost
sad.
Hanging Gardens. Yeah, Ethiopia's building it. Yeah, there it is. Grandmasters and 4 on him, by the way. And it's still 8 on him. So he actually went... okay, yeah, that's a good point. He actually went Gov Plaza in a different city. I.e. not his capital. And
It's a
that...
bit weird.
Oh, and that... Yeah, it is. And that explains why the commercial hub that was confusing me came so late from that
He has
city.
pretty good campus in his cap, so I guess it's pretty good actually.
Yeah, +4 campus is probably worth going early, yeah. So he's got some units set up here. He's actually preparing ooh. So settler coming up here, that could be in a lot of trouble. If he starts some serious upgrades here soon. I'm guessing
Like right now his military score is very deceiving. Like T-Dub
yeah,
isn't very scared,
exactly,
but he has to be scared.
Yeah, he might be scared of a push of his the other way, but he's actually could grief here pretty hard. Like there's a
Can we have a look at the big front between the Mongolias?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
The unit capture. Nice positioning on the unit capture, by the way. Oh.
That's unlucky. Okay.
Yeah, he's in some serious trouble here.
Hasagi managed to get a general though. That's pretty good for him.
Oh yeah? Wait a minute. How did he do that? Maybe he used the card? Oh, he got
Probably
a general
just
back here and
card and
projected,
then-
maybe.
Yeah, one Magnus job for project and probably card for a while.
Yeah. But yeah, Keshig, Knights repairing, more Keshigs on the way.
This looks really bad for him though right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of units coming.
I mean, even if he loses the city, maybe he can catch up with like printing, which he should hit sooner.
Yeah,
and
he's going to have spy from intelligence, yeah. I don't like the campus, though. I don't like the campus being built right now. Like, he's been doing that for 3 or 4 turns now, without being another Keshig.
Not ideal, yeah. Yeah, Glade is actually going for the level 2 spy now.
Oh, over here. You think he's going to build
Terracotta.
terracotta. Sorry, the word was escaping me. Sorry. Terracotta play, yeah.
This looks really good for him, actually.
Yeah. It's funny, right? We were looking at it and thinking, oh my god, this is pretty bad. But he's actually done well.